Correct search data. Results of detaching saucer section at high warp velocity.
Inadvisable at any warp speed, sir.
Sir, we're doing everything within engineering reason.
Then use your imagination. Tie every ounce of power the ship has into the impulse engines. Discard the warp drive and the cells if you have to, and crack out of there with the main section, but get that ship out of there. Scotty, inform Starfleet Command. Disengage the cells, jettison if possible. Mr. Spock, assist them. Advise and analyze.
Prepare for emergency saucer sep. You will command the saucer section, Lieutenant. That at this start time, I'm transferring command to the battle bridge.
While the vessel's stardrive containing the battle bridge and main armaments will turn back and confront the mystery that is threatening us.
Separation is successful, sir.
Commander Riker will conduct a manual docking. Picard out.
Sir?
You say you will be doing this manually, sir. No automation.
As ordered. What's your role, Ivocon? All stations, prepare for reconnection. Lock up. Now.
Ferengi? It's a little out of their territory.
Shall we separate the saucer?
Let's get a little more information first.
Corset, Captain.
We have heard this ship can separate in time of battle.
Yes. When relieved of its bulk, the Enterprise becomes an exceptional weapon.
That's why we're gonna separate. Worf, Solus, Sue. Report to the battle bridge. I'll join you in a moment. Prepare to initiate separation sequence.
All decks report ready.
On my mark. Now.
Separation complete.
Engage. Ship's log supplemental. Lieutenant LaForge in command of the star drive section. Velocity increasing, steady as she goes. There he is!
Scanners locked.
Weapons locked.
Fire!
Mr. LaForge, when I left this ship, it was in one piece. I would appreciate your returning it to me in the same condition. You concur, number one?
Absolutely, sir.
Engage.
I recommend we arrange a transfer of all non-essential personnel to the saucer section. And if we lose containment, we should be prepared to separate.
Make it so. In emergency evacuation. Stand by for saucer separation. Mr. LaForge, can you remove the charge from the engine core?
Transport room now!
Begin evacuation of secondary hull. Prepare for emergency saucer separation.
Plasma flow to the nacelles is uneven due to injector lock. An emergency saucer separation could rupture the warp field.
There is one other recommendation I'd like to make, Commander. Separate the saucer section. Assign a skeleton crew to create a diversion.
We may need the power from the saucer's impulse engines.
But it would give them more than one target to worry about.
It's too great a risk.
I want you to consider her plan as a fallback position. Make the necessary preparations.
Very good, sir. Commander Shelby, prepare to initiate your plan to separate the saucer section when we find the Borg.
Sir, I must remind you that Captain Picard was briefed on that plan. The Borg will be prepared for it.
I'm aware of that, Commander. In fact, I'm counting on it.
Ready for separation.
Make it so.
Autosep sequence initiated.
Open fire. All weapons.
Fire.
They're ignoring the saucer section completely.
Just as you should, Captain.
Fire antimatter spread.
Rendezvous with the saucer section. Lay in a course of pursuit.
Prepare for saucer separation.
Sir, we're at warp 9.3.
I'm aware of the risks, Ensign. The saucer module should fall out of warp within 2 minutes. Be prepared to sweep back. Cancel separation sequence.
Sequence canceled.
Computer, recognize Jean-Luc Picard, Alpha 2 priority, and re-establish separation procedure immediately.
Orders regarding command functions are no longer accepted from your present location.
We should separate the saucer now, and put as much distance as possible between us and the drive section.
Excuse me, sir.
It's time to leave.
We will separate the ship when I decide that it's time and not before. Is that clear, Ensign?
Yes, perfectly.
Bridge, we have a new problem. We're 5 minutes from a warp core breach. There's nothing I can do.
Deanna, evacuate everyone to the saucer section. Mr. Data, prepare to separate the ship.
Three Starfleet vessels have arrived in orbit and have begun to beam up the Enterprise survivors. Our casualties were light, but unfortunately, the Enterprise herself cannot be salvaged.
3, 2, 1. Separation sequence in progress. Specify target.
Romulans!